Welcome back, listeners. This is what we are going to be calling Golden Squad Renegades. And I have a few things I want to call out, but before I do, I wanted to introduce, again, our players. So with me this time is Wasabi.
Hello.
We got Pen.
Hello.
We got Julia.
Hello.
We have Draven.
Howdy.
And last but not least, Will.
Hey.
All right. Since the Golden Squad episodes that you've been hearing were recorded some months ago, I wanted to add in a few changes that may have been overlooked, some kind of retcon changes. So one of the things we have, if you haven't noticed, gender swapped the Jack.
That could mean anything you want it to mean.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a transition or if it was always was. So
we let the fans decide here on the Golden Squad.
I think in the next episode of Golden Squad, I think I still refer him, but I think going forward, the Jack is not referenced again. So from now on, I'll make sure to reference her. And then another retcon. In our last episode of Renegades, I had Sawyer and the Fixer talking to each other in the past. I think it was like a 3-year flashback. The Fixer is unable to talk without assistance because he has a Nova blast that he shoots out of his mouth whenever he opens it. So what actually had to have happened there was he has a little keyboard on his wrist and he'll type with that, and it has a speaker that shoots. That shoots. What do I want to say?
Stephen Hawkins.
That, kind of.
I guess he can't fix everything, can he?
No, not he can't fix. Actually, he does, and in the future, he doesn't have that same problem. So he had fixed it, but since we did a flashback, it was misaligned with the story. So in the past, he would have had to use his keyboard.
That's why I was asking that clarifying question, because I was like, I could hear his voice and I recognize his voice.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't recognize his voice because he would have never talked in jail or in the past. Yeah. So, but without his powers, he's able to use his normal voice, probably for the first time since he was a kid. So it's kind of nice for him, I'd assume. And another issue, I was going through my notes and I realized I had been calling the Fixer
Sean,
and that's not his name. That was the fence's name. And I was like, I went to F and I just didn't read closely enough. I think in one of the episodes I mentioned the Fixer's names, and I don't think it made it into the final edition. I think it was the episode that the Fixer got arrested. They're like, his name is, and I don't remember it. So I'm going to rename.
His name is also Sean.
Yeah, I thought about that.
It's a common name.
Or he stole the fence's name.
I think that's the route I was going to take. So that's the retconny changes that I had to make for this session. So moving forward, the Fixer is not really called Sean, and he couldn't have talked in the past, and the Jack is female. Continuing on. Last time, you guys all got to prison, or met for the most part. I don't know if you've all met each other. I think for the most part you probably all have, except for maybe Wasabi, because she's new. She definitely has met the Fixer, though. So the Fixer's met all of you at this point. He's asked you all to join in on his escape plan. He has been meeting with people outside of you two. So he spoke with Jackson Carr. He spoke with a big Hulkin guy named Dreadnought, and a few others, Sludge, Liquidator, and Pinnacle. He actually got in a fight with Dreadnought, and he's been meeting with someone outside, and you know that his plan involves some outside support. Magnus, the interaction with Magnus and the Fixer was the location of Magnus's cell. So he's like, hey, your cell is important in our escape. So
all the ladies love my cell.
I did think about that it's like a mixed gender prison. That'd probably be a problem. I guess it's...
I mean, there is only one person with the dampening powers, so...
Yeah, that's fair. They could be in different cell, wings, I guess. But, whatever. This is the future. We're better. The people are nicer in prisons, I guess.
Look, we can't afford 2 superpower prisons, okay? This is the
Right.
best we can do.
No, that's
We-
actually
Really?
true. That's canon.
Yeah.
There is only one superpower prison.
It's hard to imagine bad things happening when people can shoot lasers from their eyes.
Yeah, Homelander coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think on to the continuation of the Breakout arc. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Fixer meeting with Jackson Carr, and I assume that Freefall would be around Jackson pretty much at all times. Is that how you imagine the relationship between Freefall and Jackson?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay. I also have that Sawyer is here too. So this is a meeting of, I don't know, you guys have probably met before, but it's the Fixer meeting with Sawyer and Freefall and Jackson. So the main prison itself is pretty observed, I guess. There's a lot of cameras around the individual cells of each of the common areas and each of the cell blocks, I guess I'll say. Usually to meet somewhere private, there's the inmates have found the little blind spots that the cameras have, so that there's private meeting spots. So the Fixer meets you in one of these. This is the meeting between Freefall, Jackson, and Sawyer, and the Fixer. So he says, there's a few things we're going to need, and I think you 3 are the ones to get it. The first step is on me. I'm going to get us out of this prison. And the second step is surviving once we get out. So we're going to need supplies, and we're going to need a place to lay low. Do you think any of you have ideas for what that might be?
A place to lay low?
We need a hideout.
I've literally been here for 10 years. I don't know anyone.
I have some connections, but
Jackson speaks up. He says, I have a bad idea. I'll have to reach out to some fanatics, and I think they have the resources we're looking for. They're a little bit cult-like, but I think they'll hide us.
can you tell us more about these fanatics?
Yeah, that sounds a little spicy.
He says, I've been getting these mails from the Exalted Vanguard. I guess they're a cult, but their manifesto involves thinking anyone with powers is a divine being. So all of us are their gods. They won't surrender us.
Okay.
When you say you're getting mails, you mean like letters?
You're not
Or-
there, but yes.
But no, for a second I was with you. I was like, he's getting men from outside?
I mean-
Is it M-A-L-E-S?
I respect his authority, you know. I didn't want to doubt him on this. I didn't want to raise any eyebrows. But I was like, wow, they let those in. It's cool.
You know,
That or
I
they're
mean,
sending like armor.
Mm. These chain mails.
right? Yeah.
Armor that says forward this to at least 3 other people.
It's written or it's knitted by the friendly Nigerian prince.
Yes.
Do you guys have any thoughts as to using the Exalted Vanguard?
I mean, it sounds pretty dicey to me, but like in terms of resources on the outside, Jack really doesn't have much to speak for. She definitely hasn't paid
Can
rent
Sawyer,
in a
can Sawyer
while.
just invite Jack to this conversation?
Sure.
Okay.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did I? Okay.
Yeah, you and I
was-
were not
maybe
there.
I can understand.
Oh.
Jackson, not Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The Exalted are like loyal to the death, right? They'll
Yes.
just follow Jackson anywhere.
Or anyone. They think all of power people are gods.
Yeah, Freefall's down with this idea. He's like, these are perfect for our plan. They'll do anything we ask them to do.
Perfect. I'll set up a rendezvous.
Yeah, what exactly is the plan? He hasn't even told us the plan yet.
Yeah, and you said you needed a third thing.
I feel like once we're outside the perimeter of Hannah's powers too, like we're good to go.
See, I was under the impression we were going to probably end up having to kill Hannah on the way out.
That would be awesome. Or maybe you can, magic us a portal out of here, dude.
She's suppressing my spells. I can't.
Where's your, rings of power at that you can spin
They
around?
took all of them.
Your cloak, your rod.
They took my cloak. They took my staff.
Don't tell me they took your pointy hat, dude.
I don't wear a pointy hat.
You have to have really great hair, like an awesome hairstyle.
Yeah. Well, right now it's puffy and just all over the place. Looks like it was an explosion, almost Albert Einstein-esque.
That's awesome.
That's
Just
better
'cause
than
I've been-
a pointy hat.
I think
Pointy
someone
hat
trusts
would just drag
anybody
you
that
down.
looks like that.
See, the issue is that we've been in prison for like 7 years, and I'm a fucking weirdo. Language, dang it, I already failed. I'm a weirdo, so nobody wants to give me a haircut.
I could cut your hair.
Yeah, that's so sad. I don't want that to be true.
We'll cut your hair.
Well, we'll save it for when we get out. Go get a whole
Yes, makeovers.
makeover.
Yeah,
Because
they
if we
won't,
have to
they
get
won't
out,
let us.
I'll have to get my uniform. I'll have to get my cape, my staff back,
They're not letting us near scissors or blades of any material.
and the needle I took off that guy can only do so much.
Good old needle back.
Yeah, I mean, there's other ways.
What is there?
What?
Somebody with scissor powers?
No, I mean,
Edward Scissorhands is actually locked up here as well, so it works
Oh
out
my
really
gosh.
good.
I love Johnny Depp. That's who played Edward Scissorhands, right? I made that throw and I fully didn't think about it.
It is normal to give prisoners haircuts, right? Is that yet another one of the human rights they've chipped away in this
that could
sort
very
of
well.
hellish setting?
Yeah,
That or Magus just does not let them.
He doesn't like them. He's like a kid. He gets fussy.
Yeah. He moves
I
too
think-
much, so the barber gets frustrated.
yeah. I think you have to have your hair a certain length, kind of like the military. Not like it's uniform, but it can't go past a certain length.
Hmm. Okay.
Or else you'll turn it into a weapon.
Yes, exactly. What's her name? Sindel
Sindel.
from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not familiar enough with Mortal Kombat.
I think her name is Sindel.
He's laying down the details of the plan. He says, there's a few things that we need to deal with in order to get out of here. Number one, we have to deal with the knockout gas that they have that feed into the cells.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we're going to need Jack's totem. We can
Wait,
make
like
one.
this, Jack?
This
Yeah.
Jack. We're going to need a totem, something that we can throw, long
Mhm.
range.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to
All right.
need a way to disrupt the prison backup power. We're going to need some outside supplies. Hopefully, the Exalted Vanguard can provide that. And we're going to need to sabotage the external communication system. There's a lot of elements to this plan.
The communication system, is that something that we can see?
There's an antenna or a dish on the roof. Also, we could disrupt the software that they use for it.
Huh.
So there's a hardware approach and there's a software approach for that.
Would we not need to worry about cell phones?
The cell phones inside the prison are more or less blocked. This place is a Faraday cage. They use cell phones, or they use the Faraday cage to prevent inmates from planning with the outside. So nobody inside the prison can make a call.
But they did not consider string and cup technique.
They did not consider.
They've limited all of our string rations.
No.
That's why we can't grow the hair out.
No.
This totem, what's that look like?
Yeah. So the way that my powers work is if I focus on anything for long enough, that's not to reveal my hand or whatever, but that's how I teleport places. I can just go to that. Unfortunately, they don't really let me have odds and ends around here. That's, what I have been assuming is the tightest security they keep on Jack is where other prisoners they worry about their power suppression, suppressing them bodily. With Jack, it's just more about controlling what she even has access to. Her trash gets incinerated, for example, just on the small case that anything she touches makes it out of the facility. They don't want it to be a possible point of teleportation for her.
Is there a limit on what you can turn into a totem?
In the past, she's just focused on it being anything that's small enough for her to get her hands on.
Like a needle?
So she hasn't really experimented with. I don't think it can be incredibly large. And here's an interesting question. I don't know if it can be a person, but I do have an idea. Jack did at one point get some dental work done, and she's got a crown. And if someone punches her hard enough, she can dislodge that crown. And that will be an item that we can get our hands on and that she can attune herself to without the guards noticing anything. So that's my genius plan. That's it.
Magus punches her.
No.
Oh my gosh, later.
Well, I think that's a fighting, right? You got to roll fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. Solid 6 for a total of, I think, 6, actually.
Okay. Okay.
I think that might be a dodge.
Yeah.
It would be a parry.
I mean,
parry.
10 plus whatever parry is.
I think you may have dodged it.
I'm pretty sure she did. She would have to have negative parry for me then.
Yeah.
It's the most uncoordinated attempt. It's like he goes for a punch. He's clearly never thrown a punch in his life.
It's like the scene from the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
Even if it connected, it probably wouldn't even hurt that bad.
So Jack, well, it would, because Jack is very much a glass cannon. But Jack dodges it.
Sickly.
Jack dodges it and says, "Mages, I respect this about you, but later, okay."
I can't do it later. I threw my back out.
You know what? When it's time to get punched, you have proven that you're the guy who's gonna need to punch me, and I won't accept any alternatives to the plan.
The fixer says.
May just punches me.
The fixer says that may play to our advantage. There's something else that we need from you, Jack. Your Hannah treatment schedule.
Oh.
We need to delay it by 3 days.
I mean, yeah. I guess if I really complain about the dental pain.
Yes. Well, from what I've seen, one of the few ways to delay Hannah's treatment is visits to the infirmary. So if we can delay your visit to Hannah by 3 days, then your powers should be coming back right about the time the escape's going to happen. And we're going to need some time to get these things together. I've been in contact with my outside influence. It's going to take some months to get these things together. So we're going to need to sit tight for a few months. So we'll have some time to enact our plans.
Okay. A lot of time to work out that punching arm.
Magus is on the ground, hands and knees, like straight up in back pain.
You hear the moans through this fixer speech. Oh God! The task that I laid out, we can split it up amongst each of you. If each of you want to take one of the 6 things, I also have some of our more important members, Sludge, Liquidator, Pinnacle, and Bone Shaker. They're going to be supporting as well. So any tasks that you guys don't want, I can assign to them.
Can Bone Shaker shake my bones and fix my back? If not, I have no use for him right now.
That's a fantastic question.
Hannah's nullification wears off.
He's
He's a chiropractor.
Sawyer's going to try and just massage mages.
Thank you. So, the tasks on hand were block communication, block the gas.
Wait. Important thing. Sawyer, we got to roll treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted.
Roll treatment for back injury.
So, 8.
8. Ooh. 8 flat?
Yeah.
You can... He's very light on the touch. Barely.
Totally fair. Well, we'll just assume the rest of the session Magus is walking at a 90-degree angle.
Okay, so the tasks were: number 1, deal with knockout gas dispensers.
How so? Can you tell us more about how
each
it is
cell
dispensed?
has dispensers in the walls.
In the walls.
Nozzles. Yeah, nozzles, maybe a better word.
Like a fire system.
Somewhat, yeah. It's in each of the walls. It dispenses this gas in cases of riots.
Mm-hmm.
Do we only need to deal with the one in my cell?
No, all the cells. As much of the cells as you can get.
Okay, so we have to actually get to like the central system and break it.
There's various methods that you could use there. So the central source is one way you could do that. The second task is to find a totem for Jack.
I guess if you need a better idea than punching my tooth out.
I mean, if there's not like a size limit, we could just use like a pillow or a bed sheet, right?
It has to be something I can throw really far.
Right.
Yeah, the throwing distance is key here.
Do you
Like a
have
shoe?
to be able to? Do you have to be the one to throw it?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
What
okay.
is your crown made of?
They're usually made of some kind of resin, but they are sometimes made out of gold. I don't think she has a gold crown.
Damn.
That'd be pretty sick, though.
Well, I have a question. Would a shoe work?
Yeah?
We're wearing shoes?
Who throws a shoe?
So you could just maybe turn your shoe into it and then...
I got that reference.
Yeah. I was like, okay. And then number 4 is the prison power backup. There needs to be a way to disrupt it. However, he calls out that there are regular maintenance checks that go into the backup system, and this has to be disrupted at most 2 days before the breakout day.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
Unfortunately, that is located right next door to the main security central operations. So the
We'll
place
need
where they
distraction.
control all the cell doors, it's right next to it.
Okay. So I'm going to be completely honest, gang. I don't think I can help with any of this.
You can definitely be a distraction though with your
I can
crazy
be a
ass.
distraction and that's
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, I know that using our powers is not something that we can like rely on while we're in here, but I feel like a good storm could probably take out some of these key electrical systems, which would be Miku's department, correct?
If we could get her
Is
outside.
Miko
that'd be
there? I'm not sure.
Miku.
Miku is definitely there. Everyone's here.
Yeah,
Okay.
if Jack can force her way into conversations she's not a part of.
Miku was one of the original three
I was
people
actually dragging Miku along to all the meetings I wasn't invited to, saying, and this is for women.
Yeah.
What are we at lunch right now? Also, like, how are we having a meeting? We're in solitary.
No, you're not solitary. You have like Gen Pop access.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the beginning that Sawyer would like to have a lunch with Havoc and Jack, just to establish a rapport
Mm.
and make sure she feels welcome. Kind of figure out what her deal is.
Yeah. She's friendly enough.
Okay, awesome.
Just
Yeah, so
Then-
are we at lunch?
Enjoying some of the finest prison food.
So basically, we need to take out something. Everything needs to be done within 2 days of the actual breakout.
Not everything.
Right?
Finding the Jack's totem can be done well in advance. The prison backups are the main thing that has a time maximum. Those, because of the inspection schedule, those can't be done any sooner. They'll notice the change and fix it before the breakout day.
All right. And then the gas and everything also kind of within 2 days.
The inspection schedule for gas isn't as stringent because they're used far less often. So those can be done probably no more than a month in advance. Unless there's a riot or something, some usage of it between then. So if they try to deploy it and it doesn't work, then they're obviously going to notice.
Okay, Fixer said that there were other ways to deal with the gas. What did Fixer have in mind?
I see 3 main solutions for this problem. Number 1, we disrupt the gas itself, make it into a different type of gas, empty the containers, something along those lines.
Or we pee on rags and put those around our mouth.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
The same way you handle chlorine.
That checks out. That checks out.
The second method I had planned, if you wanted to go with the urine mask, you're welcome, but
It's already been done.
the second method I was thinking, you could target the pipes between the main gas dispersion system and the cells itself. So the gas itself doesn't make it all the way to the cells. It leaks out somewhere in the middle.
Where is that? Because wouldn't the pipes be all over?
There are, and we don't need to get all of them. We just need to get our wing. and maybe like the neighboring wing to pull guards a little bit in a wider net.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the third thing we could target is the pumps that bring the gas from the main dispersion system to the cells. If we do that, then the gas is still going to get through, but probably not in high enough quantities to knock everybody out.
Freefall could probably work on the power system. He used to be like a physicist. That's like energy and matter and stuff like that, right?
Yes. I think that's a good choice. The other one that I think Freefall might be good at is working on the signal buffer that we have for the communications, external communications.
Word. Sounds good.
And the space that's next to the main security hub, I could work as a distraction outside the security hub, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a good scene.
I think Jackson's going to be working on our friend's Exalted Vanguard. There's some supplies we need to get too. I think my contact might be able to handle that piece of it for us. There's another problem with I guess it's not a problem, but it's technicality that we're going to have to work around. We can't all go the same way. I have a few different paths that we're going to travel, so we're going to have to split up on the day we escape into 3 groups.
So, how many of us are there? There's
12.
5 important people, then how 12? Okay.
The list is Fixer, Jack, Sawyer, Havoc, Magnus, Freefall, and then the NPCs, Dreadnought, Jackson, Sludge, Liquidator, Pinnacle, Bone Shaker.
We should keep Dreadnought close. He'll be awesome to have on the outside.
And Jack can get anywhere themselves, right?
Yes, and I can take people with me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We still also need to figure out how to delay Jack's treatment schedule.
Yeah.
That
Put
can
him in the
also be done in
infirmary?
advance.
Yeah. That's easy enough.
I mean, one of us could just stab her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's looking for a knife. He's like,
Right
okay.
now, none of us
Yeah.
are going to be able to go to the lunchroom anymore.
Yeah,
Or-
and I've been calling Magus mages, so he has good grounds to stab me.
Yeah, I absolutely noticed that. Yes, sure.
I was going to suggest we start a fight with Dreadnought, and Dreadnought knocks our asses out.
Honestly, I think I might be the best bet for it just because I am mentally unstable, so they probably wouldn't question it that much.
Because as we all know, the mental health of people who are imprisoned is always great.
Yeah.
We love it in here normally, but not him. Something's wrong with him.
Just let me know when,
Hmm.
but you can't fight back, because if you do, I cannot succeed.
You just have to stand there.
So tell us the rest of the plan, Fixer. Well, what happens after we do all this stuff?
After we escape,
How exactly are we going to escape? We sabotage the comm systems, disrupt the prison power, but we still need an exit, so we're going to get teleported by Jack?
some of us will.
How about the rest?
You'll find out.
Dreadnought's probably going to break through the wall, right?
There is some important notes here. The gas that you have in your cells is not the only suppression system. If you recall, some people have armbands that also sedate. Dreadnought is one of them, and as is Jackson Carr.
Yep.
So those two have the grocery store wheel lock of suppression systems.
What are the armbands made of?
They're like a reinforced
Rubber
Carbon
band
fiber?
with fentanyl.
If we just drug our way out.
They're not made of water,
No.
so
They are designed to release a sedative. They can be remote controlled, or they trigger on a range from center, like a ankle monitor, kind of like that.
so I say we get down to actually doing our Ocean's 11 here and doing the cutscene while how we get the plan all together, right?
Yeah. So that's the who's doing what is the next step.
Magus will obviously, as he said, Magus will distract outside of the prison power. Is that what we needed the 2-day period for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 days before. A little bit more details there. You have to disrupt it in a way that is not obvious.
Mm.
Oh, I'm leaving somebody who is able to disrupt it to go in there. I'm just going to make a distraction since it's right next to the the security center.
So the fixer tells you that it's the backup power system for the prison. He says that he'll handle the primary power if you guys want the power to go out, the backup has to be handled as well.
Where is the backup in relation to the rest of the prison? Like, what part of the prison is it near?
It's right next door to the main guard security center that controls the cell doors.
Okay, and where is that? Like, is that central?
It's pretty central to the.
How accessible is this? The real question. Like, how can we get
this is
to
one
it?
of the most heavily secured sections.
Yeah.
Didn't Havoc swipe a access badge?
Oh, Havoc tried.
Or was that
Yeah.
Unsuccessfully.
I think, didn't you roll a nat 1?
Yeah.
But that just means they'll expect it even less the second time.
Yeah, I'll try to do that to the mean guard this time.
And how soon do we have to get Jack to not go to their thing? You said like 3 days prior?
Yeah, just delay it for 3 days. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking some kind of medical emergency that we can create.
Is this place like leveled? Is there like multiple like floors? Like in most prisons?
2. There's only 2 floors.
If she jumped from the top floor because she injured herself.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Whoa.
You land wrong, probably.
I mean, yeah, but whoa.
Freefall's gonna
Get stabbed, Jack. Make a choice.
Freefall's gonna look over at the
my
fixer
initial
and be like,
suggestion was just getting punched so that I could knock a tooth out. I feel like that's a much better injury to be like, assuming I'll be out on the lam after this. I don't want to have like a broken leg.
I have pulled out someone's fillings before with my powers, but without my powers, I don't think I can help you. And if it's resin, I don't think I can do anything about that either.
I can only try and punch you so many times before the bit starts to fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Freefall wants to know what the fixer's gonna do while we're all risking our asses.
Isn't he going to take out the main power? Is that what he said?
I'm going to be making a hole in the wall.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, of my cell?
Yeah.
So
I'm
don't be
still
in
a
your
little
cell.
bit curious about this whole we have to split up thing. Are you sure that your plan is for all of us to make it out of here?
Of course.
And what insurance
Insight.
do we have
Go
on
ahead.
that?
Yeah, can I also say that?
I said insight. Like, is this going to matter? I'll let you guys know what I roll here. I rolled an 18 for a 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, I rolled an 18 for a 24.
Oh, must be nice having a positive insight. Just rub it in, why don't you?
I am rubbing it in, and it's not also helping you.
It is not a genuine answer.
Right. That's fine.
Do you want
I believe him.
to pry into that?
No.
I mean, Jack's question still stands. What insurance do we have?
Obviously, just go with whatever his group is.
What
With 12 people
insurance do you have that you're going to make it out?
I mean, yeah. There's
What's
If we
your
do our
alternative?
part and we risk
Yeah.
our necks.
a lot of us have spent a lot of time making our time here as tolerable as possible. And if we don't make it out, then we are going to forever be the people who almost busted out of here. And that doesn't sound like it'll be a fun role to have on the inside.
I was told I'll be let out in 40 years on good behavior.
I like that the answer is like, so you have heard of me. The fixer says, if you want to stay here, you be my guest. If you come with me, you will get out.
Let's get to it.
Okay.
Man, that sounded like some double talk. Like, you'll get outside, but then just get caught again, probably. But hey, we don't really have a lot of choices. It's really boring in here. We may as well.
You know what? And that is why I do like you. Okay. Let's plan.
And he says, Jack,
Mm-hmm.
you're the most important member of this group.
Ah, thanks.
He
You
tells everybody that.
in particular, are going to be the reason why we get out of here.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
Jackson,
man. It's
I don't wanna-
an honor.
Jackson, I don't want to tell you how to lead. That's a lot of pressure to put on somebody.
Okay, so I have a time skip here towards the breakout day. So if you guys want to do your planning, now's the Ocean's 11 time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Scene cut. someone picks up a bar of soap from the showers, we cut over just immediately.
Yeah, as soon as they drop it, you've seen enough.
Have we ever seen like actually how the sedative leaves the walls?
It's like aerosolized. I mean, this is something that you could test out.
Also, like, two of us have been here for a while and have probably seen a couple
That's fair.
riots.
Freefall would definitely seen it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an aerosolized agent that's dispersed from the wall.
And is it the entire wall, or is it like, is there like a
there's
nozzle?
Like a single nozzle.
Okay.
So, planning wise, who wants to take care of the knockout gas?
Actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to say it's one nozzle on each wall, so you can't just cover up a single spot.
Who wants to take care of the knockout gas?
I'll take
Don't everyone jump at once.
I'll take the external comm system.
Okay. So we got Freefall on the comms. Who wants to take the gas? I don't think I can do anything technical. I can just be a distraction.
And not everyone has to take every role. Like there's the 4 NPCs that are also.
Yeah. It's really what scenes do we want to do?
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I could fight okay. So if there's anything that we could do maybe towards the end to accomplish one of these tasks, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I could also, if we had power, throw Jack's totem very far.
Mm-hmm.
Miku, what about you? What do you want to jump on?
I don't know what Miku would apply to.
I thought the external comms was Miku's bag.
I mean, Miku could also potentially, if she can push her powers, take out the power system.
Yeah, we'd have to delay her meetings with Hannah too if we wanted her powers to be usable.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Miku and I get in a big fight.
It's gonna kill.
There's one thing I want to clarify: the external communication, it's a sabotage, not a destroy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it must still work.
Oh, something subtle.
Yeah, it's got to be operational enough so that people think it still works.
Did any of us make characters that are good at technology?
I have a +3.
Freefall, probably.
Yeah, I got a +8.
Okay.
That's why.
So Freefall should probably handle the comms.
The change that has to happen is the buffer delay has to be increased to basically maximum. So there's a large delay between communications going out and I guess when they're made and when they go out.
Okay. And then, if we leave stuff to the NPCs, I guess we can leave pretty much everything else. I just assume you kind of want us to handle the backup power?
Yeah. I still have questions about the suppression gas. Is it in any way like controlled in a way where the prisoners ever have an influence or eyes on how that works? Like, I know that most prisons have prisoners running different tasks around the facility, but
PI
is that
prison
completely
industries
walled off from us? Like,
there are.
So like a pipe run through. Actually, I have a question, Luke. I'm sorry I interrupted you on this. Do we have villain points yet?
No, you'll get them probably next session, and they're going to be a little different than like hero points. I'll explain it. But yeah, next session you'll get those probably.
Does a pipe run through the laundry room?
I mean, we're literally the most dangerous people.
Are you saying this because you wanted to use a villain point to alter the scene?
To make it go through the laundry room.
Actually, I like that better. It's more fun if you guys have the points. So sure, you guys can each have a point to influence scenes if you want.
Okay.
Or reroll.
Can I use a villain point to make one of the main pipes for the gas go through the laundry room?
Perfect. So this is probably I guess they have the gas sitting next to laundry. Maybe the warmth keeps the gas nice and...
There's a reason most pipes go through laundry rooms.
The gas container, whatever, the gas facility that houses the pipes and the pumps sits right next to the laundry room. And so the main large pipe that sends it out to the cell block passes through that room.
So then we just need somebody to bust that bad boy open. Think we could put somebody with some muscle on that?
Dreadnought?
Sawyer, are you strong enough to bust the pipe?
To bust a pipe? Probably not. I'm a good fighter. I'm not necessarily...
Can you fight the pipe?
Can you imagine Dreadnought in the laundry room? Just huge, folding laundry. They're gonna know something's up.
With his thingies.
I have decent enough persuasion. Like maybe Jack will have to convince somebody that Dreadnought really wants try out laundry duty.
You want to do that? I can also kind of do that.
Okay, great.
I don't know which one of us is more persuasive, but I'll take over handling the gas with Dreadnought.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we got gas covered and we got comm system covered. Prison power, Jack's treatment schedule delay is probably Jack, right?
Yeah.
Walk by and hit Jack with a pipe.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could jump me at any time and say you've got it handled. But yeah, I think that Jack's gonna try to rely on her own theatrical skills to get herself in the infirmary in this instance.
And then I guess that just leaves the backup electrical.
Because this one pretty much has to be done last.
Yeah.
You guys can work in
all together on
if
it.
You wanted to work as a group again. For this.
Nice. Team building.
Okay.
Freefall, do you want to do yours first, or do you want me and...
You go ahead and go first, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, so basically just wait one day, and I will approach one of the... Like, when they're giving out chores or whatnot, I'll approach one of the guards and be like, hey, so... I know we've been having trouble with laundry. A lot of clothes are still dirty. I just smell this bed sheet around my neck. But my buddy over there, Dreadnought... Hey, say hi, Dreadnought.
Hi.
He's shy. He really wants to kind of work with his hands a little bit more, and we think it would help a lot with his anger issues that he's been showing. So he was wondering if he could join me the day on laundry duty.
Laundry. Him?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That guy.
Yeah. Look, don't point it out. I know he's probably going to be useless. That's why I'm going to be there doing most of the work. I just want to... He needs a little bit of confidence boost.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion or deception. Either or, they're about the same for me.
Yeah.
That is a 19 if persuasion, 18 if deception.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Either one. He's like, if it'll help him, I guess it's calming. There's some really nice scents, I guess. Right? We got a really nice scent boost tied in there.
Thank you so much. What is your name, by the way?
Simon.
I know I've seen you guys around for like years. It's what?
Simon.
Simon. Thank you so much, Simon. We'll get it all taken care of.
Well,
Dreadnought, come on, folding time.
Oh, on my way.
And yeah, basically we'll get in there. On the actual breaking of the pipe, do I need to do this without anyone seeing us do it?
Yes, definitely. If it's a noticeable... You said next day, so if you're going to break it early on, it has to stay hidden for months. And if you're trying to be subtle about it, that might be different, but...
Would have been if we had waited until closer. Then would that have been better?
If you want to be like he's on laundry duty.
Yeah.
If anything, now's the perfect time to have Dreadnought prove he's actually great at laundry duty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, set it up so that he's proven.
Exactly.
So that when we need him to do it,
like, you gotta keep this guy on.
Let me.
I like that idea.
Okay, how's he doing?
I will basically walk him through how to do laundry, just in general. The bright side is he's big, so he can move all the clothes all at once with no issue. It's really just the folding that he struggles with, and I see if we have one of those like folding boards that they use in like retail, which ties into the fact that Gary used to work retail, and teach him how to use one of those.
Okay.
Do any roll? What do I?
Yeah. What is this roll? You teach a lumbering oaf to fold laundry. I feel like it has to be tied into dex somehow. Sleight of hand?
Could I give him a help action and he rolls sleight of hand?
Okay,
I
like it.
Yeah, I could do sleight of hand. What is that? What you want me to do?
Yeah, we'll do. You roll sleight of hand to see how well you could teach him.
Okay. That's a 19.
Oh, okay. And he gets. Okay, yeah, he picks up a lot of what you teach him. He's still not so great at the folding, but every other step of the process, he's like super excelled. He's a A student for everything besides folding. When he's like a C student in folding. So, and this is like day one, so he's gonna pick this up quick.
Yeah. So that's what we'll do. Is leading up to it, I'll just kind of keep teaching him so that they want him to do laundry duty all the time, and then like a few days before, then we'll bust the pipe.
All right.
Or maybe even the day of.
All right. Let's move on to the next. Fast forward a month. Who's next?
I'll go. Go ahead. What you got?
Was this the
comm systems?
Okay. So the fixer says there's a few ways that we can deal with this. Either we do it with hardware. You use a device to increase the buffer, I can get you the device you need. The downside is you have to put it directly on the antenna on the roof.
He's gonna look at him. Freefall. He's like, how will I get outside? They don't let us outside.
That's a you problem. The second method, we can introduce a virus to their software that controls the delay. So we're gonna have to get into their computer system. I know they don't let us on the computers either.
So hardware or software? That's a good one. Okay, so I get outside. I have to climb up on the roof. Maybe there's a fire escape.
If you want, we can have someone support you to get you up there faster. But you don't have to escape. You just got to go plant it and come back.
Okay. I'm assuming that they give us a little bit of outside time every day, like a normal prison, right? Or at least once a week. Maybe they'll just go out in the yard for a minute.
Yeah, the most solitary inmates get 1 hour, but many of the others get more than that.
Okay, so I'm gonna get an hour probably. What sidekicks do we have on the sideline?
You have, if Dreadnought's busy doing laundry to help with this, you have Sludge, Liquidator, Pinnacle, and Bone Shaker.
So all the grossest guys.
Yeah. So maybe
I like to imagine
Bone Shaker
Dreadnought is loving it.
Yeah, he's just like, I didn't do this on purpose, but I like as we go, I'm more and more thinking of him as like Lenny from Of Mice and Men. He's kind of like just happy, strong.
People looking at the rabbits.
Yep.
Okay, so what?
The sad scenes.
So Freefall's gonna tell the fixer to basically give him his tallest, strongest guy that he's got on backup, and then Freefall's gonna try to get his hour of outside time. Find a way to create a distraction, get boosted up onto the roof real quick, and attach the tech.
Would this be the time for Jack and Miku to fight?
That would be perfect.
Okay.
All right.
So this is double action here. Okay, so we're gonna be, this fight is to both hurt Jack and distract for Freefall.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess if we can still go the filling route seems to be the best option. So yeah, let's do it. What do I have to do? Because Jack is not built for close-up fighting, so she doesn't have any stats that will make her good at this. But what can I do to make sure that like the main thing that happens to me is that my tooth gets punched out?
Is being good at fighting?
Well, yeah, because I don't know what like skill or stat to use since I don't have good stats in this.
Luke, what is the stat roll for when you want somebody else to punch you in the face and break your tooth?
I think
very specifically, so that just the tooth gets broken.
Like, it's a weird, like, being hit. I think it's more on Miku, her accuracy. Your ability to take a hit is not.
Okay.
Really, the question: can you take the hit without getting like seriously injured?
As long as she doesn't kill you with the hit, I guess it's fine, right?
Let's go. I trust you.
That's not going to happen.
Maybe we're also one on the top of the save.
Okay, this is going to be a scuffle or something to distract guards, right? That's the plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I roll deception to make it believable?
Definitely, both of you.
Okay.
And if we're there, can we give assistance? I'm assuming Magus is doing the laundry stuff still, never mind.
Sawyer can, so Sawyer would be there.
I got a dirty 20 on that deception.
All right.
11 plus 8. 19.
19. Okay.
Nice.
19 and dirty 20. And then Sawyer, are you going to, get guards' attention or something?
Yeah, is that also deception?
Yeah.
Okay, then I roll this. Sorry, it's dark. 16, so 25.
Whew. Okay, and then Will, you can roll stealth.
Got it.
And then I'll roll stealth for your helper too.
14. Come on, helper.
Okay, the guards come over following Sawyer's flags. They're like, "Hey, look, they're fighting." Go ahead and roll your fighting.
Ooh.
Okay. That's 16 plus 1. 17.
17. Is it enough? I guess it's gonna be enough because you're like I'm just gonna
Yeah,
stand
not
here.
really dodging it,
Yeah.
but
Technically defenseless.
yeah.
Intentionally defenseless. Okay, roll toughness.
Is a fighting check just your D20 plus whatever your fighting skill is?
Yeah. Unarmed attack. You can call it that too.
I'm rolling toughness?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be an 8 total.
Lovely. What's your strength?
My strength is 1.
Okay.
16.
Yeah. So it's 2. It's a strong hit. Yeah. It's definitely a tooth loosener. So
Whew.
your filling does. Are you gonna like spit it out as a?
I think I'll wait for the right time to do so because I'm going to
You want to keep it
immediately after this. Try to really ham up the medical condition that I am in as a result of this. So
Right.
I don't want to spit it out yet, but I
Leave
will.
her
But
in
I
the
will
infirmary.
theatrically spit a fair bit of blood out,
Got it.
as any cool person who has just been punched in the face must do.
Meanwhile, the guard is helping Freefall up. He hands you. He gets you up to the first roof, and he hands you the device. Go ahead and roll like acrobatics. Is that going to be a climbing?
Climbing is usually athletics.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do athletics. You're not jumping up there, I guess.
8.
8. Okay.
God damn it, Sludge.
You is that who it is, Sludge? Okay. So he gets you up there. He tries to hand you it, realize he can't reach. He throws it up. So let's see if you can catch the super important device.
Mhm.
Just after you get up there, you like are scrambling to your feet, and you see the device flying through the air. We'll do an unarmed attack to try to catch it.
Catch the flux capacitor here.
And then as you're jumping for this, you hear the
15.
guards yell at Sludge to get away from there.
15.
Okay, you barely snag it. So you're on the roof. The guards are now below where the roof was. Where Sludge lifted you up, the guards are like basically making him leave the area and kind of like looking around below you.
I'm gonna kind of just get down low, like so they can't see me over the wall, and just make my way to the comms tower. Can I see it from here?
It's a little bit higher up, but it's visible. It's pretty large.
Okay, so it's gonna be a climb.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just look down, make sure that Sludge has everything under control down there. Then I'm gonna climb up.
Okay. That's athletics again.
10.
You have trouble climbing it. It's brick, so it's no big footholds. Try to jump it, just a little bit too high.
Mm-hmm. I'm 50. I've been in prison for a long time. Getting me climbing.
these-
Is this where our
bricks.
plane falls? We set the 50-year-old man up. We set a 50-year-old man up to the roof to attach a thingamabob to it.
To ironically fall to his death.
Truly, he was Freefall.
I'm gonna try to find another way up.
Okay. You turn the corner a little bit. Roll perception.
25.
Ooh. Okay. You notice that there are some. I don't want to say construction equipment, but some like building.
There's a conveniently placed ladder.
Yeah, no, not a ladder, but like some concrete
outside.
bricks. Those
Cinder
these
blocks.
Cinder blocks?
cinder blocks. That's what they're
Cinder
called.
blocks?
Yes. There's some cinder blocks set up at a side area, and you notice that there is a guard on the other side of the roof. He is not looking at you at the moment, but he is patrolling that roof.
And with a pile driver.
He's not on the roof you're on. He's like across a gap. You couldn't get to him without a decent amount of effort.
Yeah, and he's not looking in my direction.
No,
he's kind of
he's
just on patrol.
Right.
I don't have enough time to watch his whole patrol and figure out what he does, so I'm just gonna make a break for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get up the cinder blocks and up the tower.
Okay. Stealth.
12.
Okay. So you get to cover. The guard doesn't yell or anything like that. You take a peek out, like maybe a minute or two later. The guard is kind of like looking around in your direction. He doesn't see you peek, but you can see that he's on his radio.
Okay.
He saw something, but he doesn't know what.
I need a distraction. Is there anything on the ground that I could throw to get him to look the other way, maybe?
Yeah, there's in the cinder block like construction area. There's a few non-threatening building tools. So there's like
A level.
yeah, like
A single clamp.
I was gonna say like a hammer, but like no, they're not definitely not be hammers just laying around in prison. But yeah, so a level would be a good example.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
maybe
take.
some PVC pipe or something like that.
I'm gonna take some of that stuff. Oh, actually, I wonder if there's something I could push over and knock over.
PVC pipe into a didgeridoo.
Just start playing a song.
Playing the bard.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna take the level and I'm gonna try to throw it in the opposite direction to get him to go over and investigate it.
Okay. Do you have any ranged bonuses? Ranged weapons?
I have a range combat, but it looks like it's tied to gravity control as a +8. But I think I need my powers for that.
Yeah.
And throws like its own thing too.
Yeah. I guess you can just do straight dex.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing something. It shouldn't be too difficult, right?
Yeah.
Wait for the guard to be on the range and be like, hey, so that possum I think I just saw just threw a level across the roof.
So 19
Send backup.
plus 2. 19 plus 2. That was a good roll.
Okay. We'll say that you even like throw it and it hits some other equipment that's sitting on the side of the building or something. So it makes a fairly large commotion. The guard runs off to the right, checking the side of his building now. So you have a few minutes probably.
All right. I'm going to start climbing up this comms tower.
Okay. One more athletics.
Come on, you.
Can't believe that guard fell for the oldest trick in the book. The old level across
It was
the
a good throw.
roof.
It was a good throw.
Come on, you old bastard. Climb.
This level's acting up again.
This is something that somebody should have mentioned when they were talking about climbing the roof, that they were the 50-year-old man.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
10.
Dang smooth edges.
Oh my.
Do keep in mind, you have that villain point.
Yeah. The villain point will get me an extra roll, right? Or
Okay,
actually, or I can edit the scene.
Sure, yeah. Edit the scene.
Maybe there is like an
Ladder hidden under those. Yeah.
Just a fold down ladder that's from the top. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stack some of the cinder blocks up and try to jump up and get a better handhold.
It's possible, but the amount that you're going to have to stack up is pushing how much time you have.
Okay.
You can do that if you want to. It's going to be like 4 trips.
Yeah, that'll take too long.
Mysterious grapple hook appears.
On the opposite side, maybe there's some damage to the wall or some handholds of some sort.
We'll do that, and I'll make the check a little easier. So if you want to roll athletics again.
Come on, baby. Don't do me dirty again. 16. Yes.
Okay. The broken bricks on the other side you can climb up with.
Nice.
This would have been a terrible way for the escape to break down, was just that free fall. Got caught climbing the tower.
Okay. So attaching the device is fairly rudimentary. There's not too much checks. So it'll be a simple technology to attach it.
18.
Easy. You've done this 1,000 times. Jail, no problem. All right. Then one more stealth getting down.
I got a 9.
The guard looks over this way again. You hear him shout this time.
Oh,
hey,
fuck.
you! What's your reaction?
If I run for it, they're just going to catch me anyway. If I stay, I'm going to get thrown in solitary. I'm gonna put my hands up and I'm just gonna pretend like I was up here smoking a cigarette.
Oh, okay. Play the deception route. Okay, cool. He walks over to you, weapon drawn. As most of the weapons here are, like, inside the facility are non-lethal. So he has his, basically like a beanbag shotgun trained on you.
God, that's going to hurt if he shoots you at point blank.
He says, what are you doing up here, inmate?
Look, I've been here for a long time. I just needed a cigarette.
Deception.
16, baby.
The real question goes, do you even have cigarettes on you?
+1. 16 + 1, 17. Look, I hit a pack up here like 4 years back. I was just seeing if they're still here.
Oh, that's even better. He says, I think you just earned some time in solitary. Don't let us catch you up here again.
It won't happen again. I couldn't find the cigarettes anyway.
40-year-old cigarettes that have been on the roof.
He calls another guard, and the two of them escort you back down. They
Close
seem
call.
to believe you. All right, what's next on the list? We'll do another month passes. I think we got...
Man, Dreadnought, you're doing so good on folding clothes now. It's like you were born to do this.
We'll finish Jack. You end up in the infirmary.
Yeah, I think that in order to keep me there for multiple days, I have done a lot of thinking about this in the past 20 minutes, and with my incredible background in watching a lot of medical TV that is perhaps not entirely based in reality.
Oh, wait. Is this Julia background or is this Jack background?
This is we share this,
Okay.
I bet we both
have this in
access to House MD in our respective universes.
House of D is actually probably a
Hey,
character
he was
in this
was
world.
in jail too, so maybe he's
Oh yeah, so he told me about this.
Yeah.
I am going to, or Jack is going to start coughing a lot in an attempt to fake a pulmonary embolism as a result of the clotting from her injury.
All right.
It is the most dramatic thing I could think of that I could fake. Because it can just manifest as like a lot of like coughing and anxiety unless they can prove where the blood clot is. And I don't know if they can with the facilities they have here. So I'm just really going to ham it up. I'm coughing a lot. I'm like, I can't breathe. What's going on? And I will roll deception.
Do it.
Could have just gone with a concussion.
Against.
Well, I got it at 20.
Okay. You are better at medicine than the doctors who only got a 15. Okay, so
House
they're
MD
like,
would have loved to see this. I'll tell him about this later.
they're like, well, you better stay overnight. We'll have to check this out in the morning. This isn't good. We'll call in our expert to come in and check you out. House, he's coming in. He'll be here in 3 days, so you're good.
He'll know what to do.
Meanwhile, the guard takes aside Havoc, and he takes you to basically the equivalent of solitary in their... Actually, we'll have Hannah herself come down and talk to you and say, being here can be hard. Is there anything that you'd like to talk about? We can't have you starting fights. It's not something that we'd like to see in our new... What's a euphemism for prisoner?
Inmate?
Is it?
Usually, they usually try to avoid calling them inmates these days. There's actually a term for it
Our
now.
new guests.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
That's
Is there anything
sinister.
that you'd like to talk about as to why you're starting fights with people?
Honestly, you've seen the prison movies, right? You gotta hit somebody so that they think that you're tough. And I think it worked.
Are you making friends? Is that there's groups that we have that you can make friends with without violence.
Really?
We have several support groups.
Sure, I guess. If that's like part of like the whole prison scene, I'll totally do it.
Okay. Well, I'll get you the paperwork, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep you in solitary for a few days as a punishment. But once you get out,
Is there
we'll
gonna
get you set up with that to make sure that like this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, you're always free to reach out to any of our counselors if you need. Just try to avoid violence from now on.
Of course.
Did I have you roll?
I don't think so.
Roll deception.
No. Oh, dang. 14 and 8.
Hannah rolled a nat 1. So
Oh, sweet.
okay. So she's like, sure, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, beat up the respect is important in prison.
Luke, can I do something weird and completely off the
I
rail?
love it.
During my next meeting with Hannah, I want to be like, hey, so I've noticed that we've had like an increase on violence in here. There was like 2 or 3 fights recently.
That's right.
I've been kind of doing a new program where I've been taking the like more violent incarcerated people and
We call them guests.
teaching them how to do laundry.
Okay.
And I was, I know you've been kind of sitting in the solitary, but I was wondering if instead you want to have them do laundry with me and I can kind of help work through some of what they're feeling.
I'm perfectly fine with laundry as a stress relief.
I got Dreadnought on it, and he's been doing wonderful.
However,
As a matter of fact, they're like demanding that he does it now.
we can't just set aside the punishment that's been accepted. Once we've assigned the punishment, we can't go back.
That's okay. Well, if you want to start sending them my way, I have no problem with taking them under my cape.
If they're interested in laundry duty, we'll have that conversation once they're out of solitary.
Well, that works for me. How are the kids, by the way?
Which kids?
The ones I think the last time we talked, you told me they don't have it.
Nope.
You don't have any, right? My bad. How are the? It's so hard to connect with you. I don't. How is? Do you at least have a hobby we can talk about?
I knit.
How's the knitting? And that's where I'll leave.
How are the kids? You said you didn't have any, right?
Yeah. How are the kids? You don't have those.
Draven fully forgot that she didn't have kids until after I asked.
No, canon. That was Magnus who forgot.
Honestly, as a manipulator, that's like so high level where it's just like you're constantly asking that, being like, oh wait, you don't have any because they trapped you in here. You can't have a family.
Just being torturing her.
How are they? Still don't exist? That's great. Yeah.
How are all your friends? Oh, that's right. You don't actually have time to spend with friends. My bad.
She has her colleagues are kind of her friends.
Oh,
She does
kind of is rough.
Yeah. She's
their boss. She can't really.
No, I mean like
she's not their boss, but they need her to do this job. So
yeah, she's basically like the vice president of inmates or whatever. So she's like a high level role within Phi. So the other leaders,
a bit of a power dynamic.
Well, for her, the power dynamic is nobody has it. Right. So she's as powerful as everyone else when she's
like your rich friend that you don't want to. You don't want to lose the rich friend because they take you to Cabo.
Mm-hmm.
I have no way of relating to what he just said because I never had a rich friend.
Me neither.
Who has?
Y'all know rich people?
I wish.
I just wanted to bully Hannah for a minute, I guess.
Oh, right. I think we're good. So we're gonna skip another month. We're gonna
wait. So me faking a medical emergency has to last like a whole month's worth?
No. You just have to delay for 3 days, and then because it's like every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So if you delay it 3 days, it's still every 2 weeks, starting from the 3 day. So
okay,
it pushes it down the line.
Okay,
so,
you just have to throw off your
gotcha. Understood. I was like, I don't know if I can cough for that long.
I got to cough for a whole
I
month.
got a 20, but wow.
Eventually, House MD is going to show up, and how are we going to trick him?
Yeah, he's going to realize it's not lupus.
It was never lupus. One of the guards, I mentioned him earlier, Simon. He is a huge baseball fan. He always walks around with his baseball, listening to the sports radio on his little off area, his little spot that he likes to listen to. It's on the other side of the bars, so you guys can't access it, but the radio is audible. So you hear him listening to the end of a baseball game and just chucking his baseball around. Like the game finishes, I guess I'll say that. And on comes some sports radio, and it mentions other sporting events that took place. One match between the soups and the broths in a game called Scatterball, which was a game that I made up on Golden Squad. It's kind of like soccer, basketball, something.
Soccer ball with more than one ball.
Yeah, it has more than one ball, and it had like, I think it was like uneven terrain, like obstacles or something. It's like, what?
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was an obstacle course, yeah.
There's just a guy with a gun there shooting at the players.
And then it finishes this segment up with like, oh, we have breaking news. The news is that there's been an explosion, and it's the death of a CEO at a defense company named Isaac Harris. Of the group of you, I think only Freefall might have heard of this person. But even then, kind of iffy because he's been in jail for a while. Basically, a high-up CEO their car exploded, and they died. So, yay. And I bring this whole thing up because this radio broadcast also happened in Golden Squad. So this is kind of like a time
bookmark.
So that radio broadcast happened on Golden Squad, and Isaac Harris was a character that was in Golden Squad more. So he's dead now, though.
Was he the mercenary?
No. For listeners, I guess. He was the person who helped them escape with the submarine from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he kind of feels like he offered to help assassinate the guy who killed Zach's parents.
Yeah, that's where I remember him from.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, he was a mercenary, and then he died.
It feels like almost like it's time for the plot to move forward. This is how Matt was saying. You're like, man, feels like something major event just happened that I should know about, but I don't know.
So a week later.
Before that happens, can I pull a Miku and try to sleight of hand steal the baseball off of him?
I love it.
Just, we were talking about something to throw, and you bring in a guy with a baseball. I have to try.
I will give this away now. I had initially thought you were going to do this, and I was like debating on whether or not I should put the baseball at the beginning, like of this thing, or at the end.
Okay.
I was like, should I introduce his baseball before I tell her that she needs it?
Dangle that in front of me. I have to bite.
After the tooth is already out. Can I help her by distracting him since I have kind of a rapport with him to some degree?
Mhm.
Sure. Officer Simon, how are things going?
Oh, my Mets lost. Not great.
The Mets? Oh, that sucks. I have good news. The laundry thing going great. Turns out Dreadnought's really good at it. Still kind of struggles with folding, though.
That's great.
You don't remember our conversation,
I
do you?
remember. I don't know why that matters.
Just making small talk. Hey, man, I know you get to go home and have a life outside. This is what I do
That's
all
fair.
day.
That's fair. I'm glad you got him interested in a new hobby.
Well, thank you. And really wishing you luck. Do you bet on any of this?
I try not to. My wife keeps getting on my case about putting money on things like this.
Magus is looking over at Jack.
Okay,
fucking
I will roll.
I was like, how long do I have to keep this going?
How long do I have to pretend to like sports?
Jack has a +10 to sleight of hand, so that is a 24.
Okay. He is so disheartened at his team losing that he doesn't even notice the baseball's missing. You snatch it right away. He got a 2.
So much better than tooth.
So you have a baseball.
Yes, I've done it.
Well, nice catching up with you. I had to go back. I'm very busy. I have to sit in my cell.
Let's do a deception.
All right. Whopping 15.
It's enough, but barely.
It's not much of a lie. He does have to go sit in his cell.
Yeah. He's
It's
yeah.
I can be honest and be like, hey, I'm suddenly bored of this conversation. I'm
I
leaving.
am working on an attempt to escape, and I really need to focus on that. He just hangs his head low for a second. He's like, man, goddamn Mets. Walks away.
Turns out Scatterball also has a team called the Mets.
No, he was listening to baseball. Mets. The Scatterball just came on
that's
afterwards. Right. And then about a week later, there's a new inmate that arrives at the facility. Freefall, roll insight. And if you have eidetic memory, you get a boost.
Okay, insight, eidetic memory. I don't think that I have that. Would it be under skills?
Advantage.
Advantages.
It's an advantage.
You.
I do not. 17.
It's enough for this person. So you recognize this. Oh, I only have his alias.
We can all just sit here and guess.
His name
Gary
is
Busey.
His alias is Morph, and
Dumph.
his name is Yuri Nikitin.
Ah, yes, Yuri Nikitin. Why didn't you say so earlier?
This guy's power, he's a shapeshifter. He's very mystique.
That's awesome. And coincidentally, Morph was
Morph.
my favorite
Yeah.
character in X-Men, the old 90s animated series.
He's back in the new one, by the way.
I gotta watch that.
Is there a character named Morph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there's an X-Men named Morph.
He's specifically from the TV show, though.
He is also a
He
shapeshifter.
is a
Damn it.
shapeshifter. He's a better shapeshifter than Mystique.
Okay.
His real name is Yuri Nikitev.
Well, what can I say?
I thought this was just him.
Blatantly stealing. Okay. Have not seen that, so that
Look,
I did steal it. But
there's no
I
universe
okay.
where you can make a character that isn't at some point an
Right,
X-Men.
yeah, that's fair. Anyway, so this dude is somebody you recognize, actually. Before you came to the Cube, the name of the prison is the Cube, by the way.
I like it.
Yeah. Before you came to the Cube, you had known this guy. Okay, so let's go into a little bit of Freefall flashback here. So back in the USSR, let's talk about how your powers were used by the Russian government.
I like it.
What can you tell me? I'll help fill in the details a little bit with what the plot has for this.
I think that I wrote let's see, I got my little character sheet right here. Background, Cold War era, gravity physicist. So he was doing experiments with gravity for the Soviet Union, KGB and stuff like that.
Yep, that matches. We'll fill in the details together. At some point, the government kind of turns on you, right?
That's correct.
And they start using your powers to develop their own technology. This guy, he's not a scientist, but he was one of the lead enforcement officers for it. You'd seen him when they were doing these experiments, managing some of the security aspects and containment and things like that. So he was not quite a guard, but something similar while you were in Russia.
Yeah.
Maybe since you had left, he had been promoted or whatever, and now he's one of the higher ups at the SES, which was like the Russian FI.
Okay, that's right. I remember that.
So he is not someone that you hold in great esteem. So, but you do recognize this guy.
And you're saying, is he brought in here as a prisoner?
Yes, he's a prisoner.
Well, Yuri, how the mighty have fallen.
I didn't expect this day. Oh, he's Russian too. I didn't expect this.
Well, welcome to the Cube. What brings you here?
Golden Squad interfering?
Golden Squad, still going strong after all these years, I see, huh?
I guess you could say that. I didn't expect to see you again.
Well, I have been here for the last decade. You probably thought I was dead.
I thought the government killed you.
They may as well have, thanks to you. What's going on with my research?
There was a breakthrough. The anti-gravity device is now working. We have developed a prototype and distributed it, and I think it will change the world.
I'm sure it's being used against our own people, is it not?
But we're making a lot of money.
Money isn't everything, Yuri.
I'm sure the higher-ups think so. And I'm sure they will negotiate for my return.
What do you have in mind?
A diplomatic exchange?
Of
Prisoners
information?
for prisoners?
Oh. So is he kind of trying to... He just got in here and he's already trying to weasel his way out?
Yeah, he's thinking that the SES will trade him for someone else. Due to his seniority within the SES. But he's been there minutes, so I don't know. We'll see. He probably hasn't talked to too many people back home.
Yeah. And I don't like this guy, right?
No.
Well, Yuri, I think you need a little time to think about what you've done. Get comfortable. You'll be here a while.
I don't think so.
But if you get out, take me with you.
Real question over the table. Are we jumping this guy?
Get the shivs out and go at him. Get the needles.
Needles.
I just have a collection of needles now for the guy that I've just been plucking off of him occasionally.
Are we talking Pinnacle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that there's too much I can get from him. Freefall's gonna kind of ask him, like, we can protect you if you can provide any essential or relevant information for us.
What do you have in mind?
What do you have to offer is the real question, if you want to survive here. I'm also forgetting this guy's a shapeshifter. He could probably be of use to us, right, team? Should we try to, like, win him over?
He sounds like an...
Yeah.
That's 2 bleeps right there, my bad.
Okay, so he says, I have a valuable new tool. I was able to incapacitate a member of FI, and using the technology I've extracted over the years, I can extract... This is turning into weird Russian. I can extract a power.
This could be very useful.
There is one element. You need this man.
What man?
One sec. I give everybody nicknames and I don't remember their names. Yeah.
It's okay. Jackson gets mail all the time.
His name is unlisted. Okay. He goes by Hardware. He is one of the members of FI. He looks like a robot.
If we are to escape, Phi could definitely become a problem. You may be of use to us yet.
The downside is that he's in the infirmary in FI headquarters.
Understood.
If you collect him, then we can extract any power we want.
This is an acceptable risk. Freefall sees the benefit of this.
But whoever you extract it from does not survive.
I don't like to see our people fall, but there are several who have become problems and will be problems for us.
We
This is
created
an-
several devices that operate without the original power user.
And can we get our hands on these as well?
No.
Okay, well,
Fi took
see-
him with him.
To headquarters?
Da.
Headquarters in New York City, right?
Yes.
Is he German now?
And is that where the prison is? Off, like, Rikers Island, right?
Yeah. You guys aren't far
Ooh.
away from the headquarters.
Nice.
but it's like the barracks of the powered people.
How can I be assured you won't betray me again, Yuri?
I'm trustworthy.
I'm in prison because of you.
It's better than Russian prison.
Very good, very true. Okay, we'll be in touch. We'll keep this in mind.
Got it. And then I think we're good to skip to the night of. We'll do the power backup area.
That we're doing as a whole group.
The secondary power supply for the prison. And I'll say this. You could go as many as you want, but more people draws more attention.
I'll kick us off. Magus will jump. Where is it, like in view of like?
Okay, so
In the
breakdown
area?
on how this looks. The main entrance to the cell block is blocked off by bars, and those bars lead to the like main security area, and then behind the guard shack, I guess I'll call it, where the guard that controls all the doors sits, also has another set of bars between there. So you'd have to get past the bars of the cell block, get past the bars of the guard area to be able to access the power supply closet, I guess, within there. So there's two sets of bars and guards sitting within that area.
Gotcha.
And I will say that at this point, because it's night of or night before, the Jack's power has started to return a little bit. So it's a shaky power. It works occasionally.
Okay.
So basically, to get past that, I would have to get the guards to come into our area.
There's one guard that will never leave that room because they control the doors.
Well, I guess Magus, we'll get to where they can see him and basically just start yelling and be like, "Attention, everybody!" Oh, that was way too loud. My apologies.
You're good.
Attention, everybody! I, the great Magus Magnificent, have an amazing announcement for faculty and prisoners alike. My magic has returned! I have gathered back the forces of the arcane, and I have gained back the mightiest spell that I know, incineration.
You have the guard's attention. I'm gonna have to roll that one. It was a good enough act. Trivial roll. They're all looking at you.
And with incineration, I will destroy this building and free
Can I
all of
start-
us.
3 of the guards stand up and start walking towards you.
And at this point, like pulling out of his pants is that soap bar that he grabbed earlier, and like wrapped in a pillowcase.
Okay.
To look as much like maybe a makeshift bomb as possible.
Okay. Deception.
Okay. That is a 21.
Okay. It's troubling to them.
Nobody can stop me! And then Magus just takes off running away from where the guards are.
Okay. We'll pause at this moment. Who is the next person to step into this? So right now there is 3 guards walking out from the main guard facility. The main guard that's controlling the doors is still there. And they're
I would like to, as soon as I
Moving.
get past,
Okay.
start making my way to that.
You will be rolling stealth.
Okay. What is my stealth? Stealth. +2, so 15. 15.
Okay. Do we have Magus roll? You rolled like 21, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 13
Gotcha.
plus 8,
Okay.
so 21.
So the guard that's monitoring the doors is too busy. He's now looking at the cameras for the guards that are chasing Magus. So he's
Yeah, Magus is just bucking it through and like jumping over like anything that gets in the way and just trying to lead them as much on a goose chase as possible.
he's too focused on watching this. You make it just inside before the door
And
closes.
he is in this room.
So there is bars between where you are and the guard area, and the room that controls the power is inside a door in the guard area. So you have to get through another set of bars and then through a door.
Okay, and there's no one in this room with me.
You're in a room, and inside that room is another room
Okay.
that has bars on it.
Is anyone else also trying to
A vestibule?
get here?
I could come with you. My stealth's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 22 on stealth.
You slip by the door as well.
Okay. What's the...
What is the
are we
bars
thinking?
situation? Does it look like something we could jump?
No, it's like contained. You're
Could
like in a
the
hallway.
baseball get through the bars?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. If this doesn't work because my powers are still really shaky right now, then we're just stuck. But I think now is as good a time as any to try it. Yeah, so I'll toss the baseball through and then hold on to Sawyer and try to get us past.
So roll you the rank of your teleport.
Okay. And that's a number that I remember what it is. It looks like 10 ranks.
Okay.
Okay. So just roll plus 10?
Yeah, roll plus 10.
Okay. Ooh! That's a 13!
You roll the baseball in there, and you do not teleport to it.
Oh gosh. It's okay.
We
This
just
happens
like
sometimes.
hugging.
I just need to focus. Can you sing me a song?
What kind of song?
Can you sing me a
Twinkle,
not
twinkle,
copyrighted
star,
song?
copyrighted? Alright. Twinkle,
That's fine, that's
twinkle,
perfect.
star.
Can I roll again?
Magus and Kid.
Roll stealth one more time.
Okay.
Can the guard over here twinkle twinkle?
Okay, I rolled even
Megan's
better
still
on
getting
stealth that
tackled.
time. That's a 24 total.
Okay. The guard, he starts to like look around the area. So there's like a half wall around the inner room, and the guard starts to look around the outer wall for what noise he heard, but he only gets a brief glimpse before he returns to the monitors to keep looking for the guards chasing Magus. And Magus, go ahead and roll we'll do athletics to try to keep away from these guards that are chasing you.
Magus is just like getting chased through, and he's like, oh man, I hope my allies are nailing everything they're doing right now. Because I can't do this twice. That is a total 6.
Okay. They catch you. Tackle you to the ground.
As he gets tackled, Magus like takes the soap, a bar of soap, out of the makeshift bag of a pillowcase and starts eating it. You can't make me take my pills. You can't make my pills. And just starts yamming it up as much as possible while fighting them.
We'll do deception then. If you can't fight back, you at least make you think you're crazy.
That is a nat
Okay.
20 for 28.
They're like,
Was it a deception or intimidation?
is that intimidating?
That's up to you. I will tell you right now, intimidation is a lot higher than deception. Either way, it was a nat 20.
Either way, it works. So, how do you want to play it?
Yeah. To be honest, I was kind of just going with the crazy so that they realize that I don't actually have a bomb.
Okay. Are you hoping
And
for
then
don't put me in solitary, put me back in my room?
Maybe. I was hoping for maybe I can convince them to just give me some meds and put me away.
Okay. They're like, he's gonna need sedation.
No, don't sedate me! You can't sedate me! I'm a powerful wizard!
One of the guards goes and retrieves a sedative.
Like, puts his fingers to his head and is like, I'll melt your brain!
Inject.
Just fully oh.
Okay.
Oh, your hands are soft.
You got one more try, Jack.
Okay, I'm in the zone.
Diamonds in the sky.
I'm locked in. That is a 29.
Nope, not enough. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, so you and Sawyer teleport in. And we'll say that even you had a lucky roll or something maybe, and you appear right next to the door to get in. So
All right.
You're basically already in the closet that has the backup power. So
Easy
from
peasy.
what the fixer told you, what you should be doing here is make this not work, but make it not obvious that it's been sabotaged. The device itself, the like power control unit, it has a bunch of circuit boards and a bunch of wires, and perhaps actually roll perception.
Both of us?
Sure, you're both there.
12.
14.
Okay. You notice that it has a few fuses on it that look a little dated, and as well as a box of fuses on the shelf.
Can I examine the box of fuses?
Okay, well,
You open it up, it has 3 extra fuses in it. They look fairly new. There's also a manual for how to install.
Yes,
like that.
absolutely. Can I use I have an expertise in manufacturing. Can I use that for this?
Okay. Along with the manual, it tells you basically like the fuses are an essential component of this. It won't work without them. And from time to time, like the fuses will degrade. So like be sure to have on hand extra fuses.
So should we try and like erode the ones here and take away the new ones?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Taking the ones that exist, or like the extra ones, that is like trivial, right? You're just going to take those with you.
Mhm.
Eroding the one that's in there, how do you plan on doing that? Is that a
Yeah,
expertise
I'll
roll?
use expertise to see if I can think of a quick, easy
Okay.
way.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
If only we had our acid
17.
friend with us.
Sludge, you're useful. There's a test button that lets you check fuse durability, and with a small tweak with your manufacturing skill, you can like boost the voltage of the test to a point where it would intentionally blow the fuse.
Okay. And then would it be noticeable right away?
Not until it got turned on.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Okay. So that check itself, once you know how to do it, it's pretty straightforward. So I think you guys have sabotaged it. Now it's just escape. So there's only one way out, and it is through the bars, twice.
Okay.
Alternatively,
I mean,
you could be caught and taken back to your cell.
We don't want to get caught here.
Hopefully taken back to your cell, that is.
not to mention, if they catch you, you're going to lose your baseball and probably the fuses that you were taking
Yeah,
with
that
you.
would not be fantastic.
Okay, so I'm
Unless we
guessing
want to swallow these fuses.
they're glass partly, so it's hopefully not.
I mean, prison wallet.
Yeah.
He's coming.
There's no way that ends badly. Dr. House is
Okay,
here
do we
soon.
have the baseball?
Yes.
Yeah, we still have the baseball, so we can make it through if I roll well
can't
on this
you
twice.
Throw it
It sounds like.
beyond where, or I see, we would have to get through an actual door beyond the bars.
You can even reach your arm through the first set of bars to try to throw it through the second. But that is a challenging throw.
Okay.
So it might be doable, though, because the jack, if the jack is good at one thing, it's throwing.
I'd be rolling with like my ranged combat or something, or just like dexterity flat.
We could throw the baseball at the
Throwing
guy and
mastery, yeah.
kill him.
Yeah. And then teleport, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say flat dex.
Oh my
'Cause-
gosh. So throwing the baseball at the guy and killing him has
What's
a
your
better
dex?
chance of succeeding. Well, it just doesn't have the same advantages as combat does. It's not terrible or
You do have a
anything.
villain point.
I'm trying to think if there's...
Yeah.
You don't have
I
throw as a
do
skill?
I do have that, so yeah, okay.
We really should have stolen that guy's pass card, honestly.
You know,
We
too
could still do that.
obvious. It would have
Actually, I
thrown
think-
up the whole
I think that makes
plan.
sense if
Not
we
like
throw the ball
this.
in
The
To
perfect.
this room and teleport into there and then try and steal his thing. If we get caught, that they'll think that we were just trying to steal that.
You're in the room with the guard.
Oh, we're in there already?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
see.
You're in
I
the room
can.
with the guard. You don't have to
Let's
throw
see how
anything.
well
You
I
just
can
walk
throw
behind
this
him.
first.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not trying to kill him. I just want to check him out.
We are villains, man. Kill him.
Shit.
Okay.
And
I
I'll
will
roll
say-
sleight of hand while you do that.
Pick his pockets while he's
Yeah.
choked out.
Okay.
Okay, let's do
No,
it.
no, no.
So I have a bunch of
Roll unarmed.
I am good at fighting, but I rolled a 3.
You're
so
good at
that's
fighting.
a
This should be what you're
12.
good at.
Do I have any bonuses because he doesn't see me? Defenseless?
Yeah, he's defenseless, yeah.
Well, isn't
You're trying to grab onto him, right? It's a grab.
yes. Well, okay, so I have fast grab, which means when I make an unarmed attack, I can make a free grab check. So I am doing that. I don't really know the grab rules.
Okay.
I'm
So you're
hurting
also
the guy.
punching him in the face at the same time.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay, and then grab is what? Contested strength, right?
Lord only knows.
Go ahead and roll your strength.
I rolled another 3. With my strength, that's a 5. Would you believe it?
You try to grab him. He kind of just slips his head out, but he is out of your grab.
I'm gonna throw the baseball at his head.
Okay.
Um.
I'll even still give you defenseless.
That's I'm doing this as like a attack. So that is a 24.
Okay. It hits. What damage does this have?
This has power 8.
So it's a
Also, I
DC
figured that he
23.
just dies. God, I need to stop.
He is staggered,
Okay.
but still standing.
Oh, he's not a minion?
Oh, you're right. He is.
Nice.
I forgot he was. Yeah, no, he's out.
Okay.
I forgot he's a minion. Yes. So, yeah, he's down. He slumps back over the console with all the cameras and door controls on it.
I
How
high
about a
five. I high
foul
five. Jag.
Zing! Yeah. Won't get fooled again.
Yeah.
I think Jack deserves a villain point for that.
Okay, so do we even need to do the teleporting again if we just have the key card?
No, you can open any door you want.
Okay.
But there are
so
other
I
guards.
think I
There's
just
other
want
guards that
to
will notice.
Maybe
if you
turn off some of the
Yeah,
cameras.
let's move
if I
quickly.
can. And then,
Yeah, there's camera controls.
are there controls for the gas?
It has usage of it, so you could turn it on specific cells. Yes, but like disable, not so much. It's not
If
maintenance
only all
controls.
the guards are about to be in one
That's
person's
good.
cell.
That's good. Can I see from the cameras what's going on with
Hmm.
Megas? Okay, then I think I'm going to activate the
Yes,
stuff in
yes.
there. No, the gas. Yeah.
All the cameras in Magus' cell, or all the gas. Okay, yeah, just concentrated.
And then, as soon as I see that, I'm going to turn off the
Thank you
camera
for
and
talking
I'm
me back
going
to my
to tell
room.
Jack that we need to go get his ass. Because
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You start booking it.
And then, so there's one issue with this plan. So, if you open the cell block door, not only will it be obvious
What
to
cell?
the guards, it will also be obvious to the inmates. Many of which are not like the cell block door between the guard area and. So, if you open that door, what I'm saying is inmates may try to escape that are not in on the plan.
If we
if I
open the door, we start
that
it
we're
now.
in, to the room that we're in,
Yes, but also the door. If you like leave the door open between your cell block and the security guard center,
so I can't close it behind me, is what you're saying.
like you're basically saying like, "Hey, everyone, come out this way."
Oh, I see.
But the way to close the door is in the room you're in.
Well,
Okay.
teleport out.
Well,
Okay.
why don't I
Yeah,
do
I'll
it and then
grab
I
your-
just teleport out of here?
Baseball.
Escort the ball out. Yeah, easy enough, I guess. Jack, we'll do trivia check because you can just do it over and over until you make it.
Yeah.
Because there's no stealth or anything involved. So
Guys, that's like
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You
goddamn
know,
ball.
it's like it fails on the first try. I sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to myself.
and then we'll fast forward a little bit more. The guards are passed out in Magus' cell.
We're just all in a cuddle a pile.
The fixer's all tonight's the night. I guess today's the day. We'll say a few hours pass and there's guards on alert. They're trying to figure out what happened to the guards that were knocked out or missing or whatever. And a massive explosion rocks the wall of the prison. And basically the side of I don't know if Magus would be awake for this, but
Well, Magus got
Yeah.
gassed.
yeah, everyone got so like your unconscious body is
Ragdoll.
now thrown from the building, and you are, and the guards, I guess, as well, outside the building.
The first to escape, and I'm not even conscious for it.
The explosion takes down the power grid, so the lights all flicker for a second. Emergency lighting turns on. The fixer basically calls out to the group. He says, "Now's our time. We have 30 minutes to get out of here. We're going to divide up into groups. Freefall, Sawyer, Havoc. Go collect Magus. Meet on the back workout field. I have an associate that has a gift for you."
All right. The Magus is where he was. So
Jack, come with me. We're picking up Dreadnought and getting out of here.
Okay.
He takes a second to tell Sludge, Liquidator, Pinnacle, and Bone Shaker that he has the most important job for them and that he has built a foolproof escape method just across the street. There's
Oh, so they're the ones getting ripped off.
armored personnel carrier that they're going to take over the river. So they can just escape
Awesome.
on that.
What about Morph? Bring Morph.
Yeah, so Morph is in your cell block.
I'm bringing him with me. Well, I'm gonna tell the fixer that he could be of use to us once we get out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we just pass the key card along to you guys? Or I don't know, Sawyer, do you want to
Yeah,
hold on to
yeah.
the key card? Okay. Yeah, because I'm just thinking Jack should not be the person having it, as she sort of has a built-in assurance
we're on an
policy of
island,
another way
right?
to get out of here.
Yes, you're on Rikers Island.
So the prison is like the only thing on that island.
Pretty much, yeah.
Magus
No, I'm
unconscious
just trying
on a
to figure
rock
out
outside while
where we
everyone's
need to
debating the
take
plan.
the baseball, or if we should be
Do
the
it.
ones to take the baseball.
The Fixer says the Jack will need it, or Fixer's team will need it.
Okay, I'll just kind of tap Jack on the shoulder and be like, "Careful with this guy."
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I think that's where we're gonna end it,
Yay.
and we'll do the actual escape next time.
Awesome.
Woo!
That was a cool ending.
Yeah.
Actual escape. I'm sorry, Magus has
Yeah,
already
Magus did
escaped.
Magus did it.
First one through the door.
Magus got freedom air
Record
already.
time.
Speedrun.
I mean, you're still inside the outer perimeter, but outside.
Just laying on like grass somewhere with all the other guards.
Yeah. Yep. Right out the hole in the wall. And this concludes the second episode of Renegades and the second episode of the Breakout arc. I hope you're enjoying Renegades so far. It's been quite the interesting story to create, plan, and find people who are interested in playing villains. If you haven't already, follow us on your favorite streaming platform and your social media of choice. Come say hi to us. There's a whole new crew to say hi to now. Ask any questions that you may have, and I guess we'll see you next time, where the Breakout continues on Golden Squad Renegades.